Fallout New Vegas is my favorite game of all time. There is no game that has come anywhere near as close to being as interesting, engaging, and inspiring as Fallout New Vegas is. Now don't be fooled by what I just said. As much as I love this game, it isn't without issue or problems, but even with these issues, I still love this game very much. I hold it near and dear to my heart. The emotion I feel when talking about New Vegas is like no other feeling. So much love and care went into this game, and it shows. As games get older, so does the graphical fidelity, which is especially true for many older games. I will probably be the first to tell you that I don't think New Vegas' graphical fidelity is holding up anymore. Fallout New Vegas is starting to show its age, and while that isn't a bad thing, I believe it's time this game gets the love and respect it deserves. It's time for a remaster of one of the best games ever released, but done with nothing short of 110% respect for the game. We've seen what happens when devs don't care nor respect a game when they are supposed to make it look better, run better, and play better. Before we get into this video any further, I just want to say this is a new style of video for me. I have never done anything like this before, so if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. It tells me that you want to see more of this type of content. I've actually enjoyed putting this video together quite a bit, so let me know if you guys like it as well. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here and connect with me on my socials, which are in the description. And now let's get into what I want to see for Fallout New Vegas Remastered. Number 1, no art style changes. I do not like how Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 had their art style change from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Where these games have gotten better resolution and detail-wise, I can't help but be put off by the art style. Let's take Power Armor as an example. When viewing Power Armor from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and comparing it to Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, it's pretty clear how different these armors look. While they retain the overall idea of Power Armor, there is a distinct difference between the art styles. We can also look at some other art style change examples here. The Fallout 3 Super Mutant versus the Fallout 4 Super Mutant, Fallout New Vegas Ghoul versus Fallout 4 Ghoul, Fallout New Vegas Red Scorpion versus Fallout 4 Red Scorpion, and the Fallout New Vegas Deathclaw versus the Fallout 4 Deathclaw. Well, there are some things that didn't change much and that I'm quite fond of. Overall, I just cannot get behind the idea of changing the art style for the sake of modernizing or bringing up to date a Fallout New Vegas remastered. Number 2, bugs and glitches. As god tier as Fallout New Vegas is, there are drawbacks to that greatness, those being bugs. Now, in my personal experience, I have not ran into many bugs surprisingly, so why do I bring this up? Well, just because I haven't been affected by many bugs, that doesn't mean others haven't been affected by bugs and glitches. These are things that would need to be ironed out before release, and not come as a patch a few months after release. After all, we wouldn't want another
"Okay, homie, let's load this shit up"
situation again. Number 3, engine tweaks. Fallout New Vegas runs on the Gamebryo engine, which was released in 1997. Yep, this engine is as faulty as can be, so in order for this remaster to work, one of two things would have to happen. Number 1, upgrade New Vegas from the Gamebryo to the Creation engine, which for those of you that aren't aware, the Creation engine is a modified Gamebryo engine. Or 2, port New Vegas to an entirely different engine, say Unreal 5 for example. This sounds easier than it actually would be. It's not as simple as copy and pasting code. There are legitimate hurdles that would need to be overcome regardless of the options stated prior. Even experienced devs would have trouble porting to whatever engine they see fit. I have a small understanding of how game development works, as I've tried out the Unreal Engine 5 and made a small project. It's not easy. I personally think New Vegas would be better off in Unreal 5, but it's up to the devs to decide what engine would be better for a remaster. What you're seeing on screen now is not New Vegas running in Unreal 5, but rather concepts of how it would look running in Unreal 5. I will be honest, I'm not even sure if it's possible to port New Vegas to the Unreal 5 engine. Damn, it would look so beautiful if it was possible. Number 4, mod support. Fallout New Vegas Remastered would need day 1 mod support, i.e. the Creation Club. Number 5, game tweaks. Now, as I stated earlier, I don't want this game to be changed from its original, but there's one exception to that rule: not being able to continue after beating the game. I sort of understand as to why that decision was made, but it needs to be addressed. I use a mod called Cage, continue after game ends, so I can keep playing after I blow the Legate's head off. Why do I keep playing after I beat the game? Because there are still plenty of missions, adventures, and experiences to be had. Just because you beat the boss doesn't mean the game is over. There's still plenty to do and see. A nice addition would be seeing what happens to the Mojave with the choices you made and the factions you sided with after the game ends. Number 6, a Nintendo Switch port. Fallout New Vegas Remastered would need to release on the Switch at some point with a 60 FPS undocked mode and motion controls. Do I think the Switch port and motion controls should take priority over the PC, PS5, and Xbox development? Not at all. Do I think motion controls would be the funniest thing to try on my 72-inch 4K TV? Fuck yes. Now, when we do eventually get a remaster, if it doesn't have motion control support for Switch, it wouldn't bother me a single bit. I just think it would be a comical addition to the version. I seriously believe that a Fallout New Vegas remaster is feasible, and with leaks and company acquisitions as of recent, I feel it might already be in development. Not too long ago, it was confirmed that Fallout 5 is a thing, but between development time, I think there should at least be something Fallout related released to hold us over. I don't really want to wait another 10 years to play anything new Fallout. I think a remaster would tie us over, especially if it had some new content. Now, with almost everything I have stated here, this does apply to Fallout 3 as well. Fallout 3 needs this exact treatment, just as Fallout New Vegas does. I just didn't feel like making two videos being almost the exact same requests and ideas for Fallout remasters. So, what did you guys think? I'm fairly new to doing this style of video. I'm sure there's improvements I could make. Maybe go in more depth on my talking points. Explaining my talking points better? I'm not sure though. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of improvements you'd like to see, because this was a pretty fun video to make, so I wouldn't mind making more. I would just like to make them better as I continue going forward. So with all of that said, my name is Lungs, and if you still haven't played Fallout New Vegas, go buy it. It's $20 on Steam, with all the DLC, which is a whole other topic for another day. And yeah, my name is Lungs, and I'll see you guys next time.